Welcome, seekers. You have made it to the Tarot Magicians channel. My name is Ricardo Gallart, and today I bring you another Pick a Card tarot reading. Now, for this Pick a Card, we are going to talk about January 2021 predictions. What will happen? I'm going to go into detail about love, career, money, advice, messages from Spirit, and we're going to just I'm going to give you so much information, as far as maybe what Spirit wants you to know, what advice, maybe even what shadows. Now, before we get started, I want to give a shout out to Anna Robertson. She is a very powerful psychic, medium, healer, and her link is down below. I'm going to put it in the description so that you guys can go and support her. Also, don't forget to visit the Etsy shop, Seekers. I have private readings there that I'm offering at prices that are extremely low. They're below market value. I like it that way. It gives me the opportunity of working with more seekers. I like that. This is my calling. This is what I like to do. Now, even though the prices are below market value, I don't sacrifice on quality. I have a 5-star rating, and you can see the reviews and all the feedback that I've received in the Etsy shop's review portion of the Etsy shop. So I encourage you to go there, check it out. Let me know if you have any questions or any concerns. All right, so let's get started, seekers. Today I have 3 options for you to pick from. You have 3 stones as well. You have option number 1, number 2, and number 3. 3 stones, green, black, pink. And we're going to go ahead and use the Wisdom's Oracle deck. I feel that there's some information, some guidance that a lot of you seekers are going to be able to really just take for the month of January with this particular deck. So we're going to use it as the theme. Now, the timestamps are going to be below so that you can fast forward to your groups. Welcome, group number 1. Welcome. All right, so group number 1, you picked the green stone. Now, in this, for this reading, I want to use the Wisdom Keeper's Oracle deck. I love this deck. It's the kind of deck that's very transformational. Just really speaks to the psyche. I really like it. We're gonna see what message this deck has for you. This is gonna be for the month of January 2021. So what do you get? What do you got? You've got acceptance. Oh, wow. You have got acceptance, everyone. Look into the eyes of acceptance. There is a healing energy when you look into the eyes of this acceptance. Now, the message that this person has for you is, when I look into your eyes, I see innocence and trustworthiness. A deep optimism that remains untouched. No matter what has happened in your life, I know from experience just how difficult it can be to experience true acceptance of yourself, of another. Like me, you will be tested in this life. But I am here to reassure you that if you commit yourself to embracing your deepest wounds, no matter how deep and painful they are, you will find that there is no wound in this whole world that you cannot bear or embrace. Worries and grudges will naturally slip away. And wherever you go, you will know in the depths of your heart that you belong. I come to bathe you in the warmth of unconditional and universal love. You are so worthy. Wow. Man, that's deep, right? That is a deep message from acceptance, from this energy here. Boy, oh boy. So, some of you, group number 1, you've been feeling lesser than. Maybe you've bought into the lie that you're not capable, you can't do something, you're a baller, you're not worthy. You're just not accepted in this establishment. You're not accepted in this life. You're not accepted in this company. You're not accepted in this family. You're not accepted in society. Many of you maybe have bought into that lie. And this card is here to tell you, you are accepted. All right. So let's go ahead and throw more cards. We're going to start with the Star Tarot. We're just going to see what is going to come for you for the month of January. We're going to throw some Star Tarot. All right. So we're just going to throw 2 of those. Wow. All right. Boy, oh boy. All right. So we have got the Moon card. Now the Moon card for me is the card of facing some kind of internal or external lie. You know, the Moon card asks you to take a journey, right? And the journey is a daunting one. You know, you have to take a journey through the woods, right? Through this dark forest, right? And then you have to try and make your way through that. There's potentially snakes in there. There's wild animals, right? Now the good news is that you have your spirit guides by your side. These 2 wolves are your guides. They're here to help you. And you're making your way to the moon. The moon has many phases, and you can see those phases right here, right? The moon changes, doesn't stay the same. The moon shows many different faces to us. There's definitely something that you need to come to grips with. Group number 1, you know, this could just be your self-worth. More than likely it's that. More than likely you feel incapable of doing something. You haven't taken maybe perhaps the necessary steps to accomplish a goal. And the reason why I feel is because of acceptance. You know, you're perhaps putting something off. You're not moving forward, and you're not doing exactly what it is that you should do, just because perhaps of not feeling worthy. Maybe you just feel like you're not worthy of that thing. Maybe you just feel like you're not capable of it. So for the month of January, perhaps this is going to be a theme. This might come up, like you might be presented with some kind of an offer, you know, something that's like, oh my goodness, this is awesome. Like, I can't believe I'm being presented with this. And then you're going to be like, oh no, but wait a minute. I don't think I can do this. I can't do this because of this. I can't do this because of that. I can't do this because of this. So you know what? Maybe not. No. Maybe for someone else more qualified. So there's going to be a tendency to kind of think this way. The 10 of Wands tells you to just move forward, to not let yourself be stuck. Don't get stuck. Don't become so involved in the I can't and allow yourself to just be paralyzed by the situations and by what January has to offer you. You have guidance. You know, you've got here again another spirit guide here. Now even, you know, this spirit guide comes to us in the form of a bear. The bear is motherly. The bear is the kind of spirit guide that says, don't you dare touch my cub because I will destroy you. You know, and that's the energy that right now is kind of, you know, vibrating with you. You are attracting this guidance into your life. You know, spirit has your back in a very dynamic kind of way. You know, your spirit guides are wanting you to take just a little journey into your mind, a little journey into the unknown, so that you can uncover why it is that you feel the way that you feel. So whenever you're presented with something that you feel that you're not worthy of doing for this month of January, make sure that you take this journey of the moon. Make sure that you are asking yourself, you know, why do I feel not worthy of it? And then once you do that, you're going to be able to answer the question, and you're going to be able to really understand the message that acceptance has for you, which is a very powerful one. It's a message of worthiness. You are worthy. You are capable. You will accomplish. You will persevere through any obstacle. You just need to move forward and believe that you can do it. Believe that you will be successful, because ultimately you will. So that's the message here. Let's throw more cards. So let's throw some cards from the Wizard's Tarot. Wizard's Tarot. Let's see what wisdom we can obtain from the Wizard's Tarot. We'll just see what is coming. What is coming for this group, Wizard's Tarot? Okay. Okay, Four of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Okay, group number one. I sense a little bit of love. You know, there's definitely some emotions that are very heightened emotions of love, and these emotions of love are going to lead you towards not feeling bored. So we'll start with the Four of Cups. Four of Cups, you know, it's the man that's bored. You know, like this guy's got everything that he needs, everything that he wants. You know, he's accomplished many things. He's got all his books, all his stuff. He's just kind of looking around and saying, "Man, I'm bored. I need to do something else. Like, what else can I do to go out there and just feel like I'm happy, I'm joyous? You know, I'm bored. How can I get rid of this boredom?" The fact that you have it reversed tells you that this is coming to an end. This boredom is coming to an end. This not knowing what I want and not knowing what I want to do is coming to an end, and it's going to come through the Queen of Cups. So, you know, the Queen of Cups is a woman who is just very sure of who she is. I mean, this is a very emotionally stable woman. This is a woman that loves just very intensely, has an appreciation for all energies around her. This is a woman that sees the goodness in everyone and everything and is not taken aback by any darkness. You know, this is a woman that is stable, sure, capable, you know, intense, mysterious, beautiful, just in every sense of the word. She's just wonderful. And a lot of you are going to start tapping into this energy. And it's also an energy of love. You know, you might be finding someone that's going to take away that boredom. So for some of you, this could very well mean that you're going to pretty much find someone. There's a new connection. There's someone new that's going to be coming into your life. So, you know, if maybe you're on the dating, and you're in the dating market, you know, you're still waiting for your soulmate. Maybe if you're seeking marriage and a partnership with someone, this month tells me that you might start something new, because, you know, boredom is something that comes when you want something new. It's like, okay, I've already accomplished this, I've already accomplished that. What now? So for me, I get the feeling of newness, like new relationships that will just quench that boredom. And that new relationship is coming, and it's going to be loving. It's going to be filled with you know, a very serene, calming, loving energy and presence, and also very stable but very mature. You know, the Queen of Cups is someone who's very mature, emotionally mature. So more than likely, this is an actual boyfriend or girlfriend that might be coming into your life, a new relationship. You know, for other people, obviously this is a general reading, but for other people, this could just very much mean the opportunity to share with friends and family, and openness. You know, that's going to offer you the opportunity to not feel so bored. Maybe some of you have been really cooped up. I mean, 2020 has just been a year of, it's been dreadful, you know, for people, for travel, for adventure, for any of that sort. So more than likely, you know, this could mean that the opportunity of going somewhere with someone might arise, you know, experiencing something with someone, traveling somewhere that's going to make you just feel so in tune with nature and your surroundings, and you're just going to feel so fulfilled, right? So this is for some of you what's going to happen here. For others, it's almost like a confirmation of what acceptance is telling you. If you can take this journey of the moon, right? If you can accept the fact that the opportunities that are going to come to you, even though they may feel a bit exhausting, are worthy of your time, and you are worthy of accomplishing those things, and you are capable, you're going to find your Queen of Cups. You're going to be able to kind of tap into a bit of a higher power, and you're going to feel powerful. You're going to feel motivated to do something, to bring about change. And that's going to take away maybe some boredom that has been just present in your life, you know. So for some of you, it's that. For others, it can be, you know, all three. But definitely an opportunity for you to not feel so stuck, not feel so bored, not feel so restricted is going to come to you for this month of January 2021. All right, so let's throw more cards. You know, I want to throw an oracle card. I want to see what the oracle cards have to tell us. We're going to throw a card from the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. And we're just going to see. I was curious about this possible new love. You know, that's what I'm curious about. I want to see what this oracle deck has to tell us about that. The heart of the matter. Ooh, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's see here. Let me bring it up to you. So we've got the heart of the matter. There is more going on than meets the eye. Wow. So there's more to this than just a love or a new partnership coming. And I feel like this is more of a message for me saying that, listen, a lot of people pick this group. So there's a lot that's going to be going on. You know, you've got children here. You've got possibly anything that you can imagine that we might experience in our lives is going on in this one picture. You've got the unicorn, the sign of the divine. You know, you've got a castle, a sign of prosperous business ventures, building a home. You've got the peacock, you know, which is a sign of beauty, internal, external beauty, calmness. You've got monkeys, which is just a very playful kind of energy. You've got the swan here, which is just an energy of moving, going somewhere, you know, experiencing something new with friends and family. You've even got a tiger, symbol of mastery in your business ventures. And you know, you've got a child. So for some of you, there is going to be a sense of going back and enjoying the little things, you know, having an opportunity to play a little bit and having fun. So there's just the messages are just very intertwined. And then for others, I feel that there is going to be a partnership that's coming for you. You know, there is going to be the opportunity for you to meet someone. I even see a man with a globe here, with a globe. And I just feel like maybe this is going to be the opportunity to just meet someone, to travel, to experience something new. There's going to be a lot going on for you in January 2021, group number one. And it's going to feel like these opportunities are just going to change you, you know. The message from acceptance is to really give into these opportunities. You know, if the opportunity may seem a little too far-fetched, if you at any moment feel like this is too much for you, you're not worthy of this, it's a lie. That's the message here. So accept the opportunities that are coming to you, right? That's what this card is kind of now hinting at. All right, let's throw more oracle cards. We're going to throw a card from the Whispering Woods Oracle deck. We're going to shuffle. Let go. Oh boy, this message is on theme. Enjoy the pulsing light of the firefly, but don't hold on too tight. Let go. Interesting, right? Very interesting message. So you're kind of being told, you're being told to just enjoy life and to not take it so seriously. There might be a tendency to just, take a certain situation or just take life a little too seriously, and that is it might hinder you for this month. This is the month of perhaps just letting go a little bit, enjoying yourself, not thinking too much, and also be aware of your rules. There's certain things that obviously you wouldn't do because it's going to harm you, or maybe you wouldn't stay out too late in a bar because things might be dangerous. So obviously there are limitations, right? But accept the opportunity of something new, of just something that is going to make you feel like, okay, this is exciting, right? So there's a sense of excitement. There's a sense of letting go and enjoying and giving yourself into that excitement for the month of January. All right, so we're going to throw some more cards. Making Magic Oracle deck. Let's take a look at these little minis. Let's see what card you're going to get for January. Oh, man. Wishes come true. Rapid achievement of your dreams and wishes. Are you kidding me? This is the card to get. My goodness. This is the card to get. This is the first time I get that card in any reading. So that's pretty intense. And you got it, group number 1. That's awesome for the month of January. So, let's go back to this card right here. So this card, I told you as soon as I threw it, like, okay, there's a lot going on in January. It's like there is more going on than meets the eye. That's literally the message that's written on this card. And now we have here wishes come true. Obviously, this is a general reading, and there's a lot of people watching. But the fact that we have this card now coming out telling me wishes come true. And we have so much going on here. It tells me that a lot of you have different wishes and desires that you want fulfilled. The fact that there's all of this going on, and we have this card, tells me that a lot of you, almost 100% of you, will be able to obtain what those wishes are. You know, it could be, as I said before, love, finding a partner, finding happiness, whatever happiness means to you. Even going back to, you know, these two cards here, when I told you that you're going to find an energy of just not being bored, you know, letting go of that boredom, right? Tapping into this Queen of Cups, loving enjoyment. And, you know, even that tells me that you're going to have those wishes come true, because there's nothing more exciting and just joyous than to know that your wishes are coming true, right? That right there will take that boredom away right away, right? It's like, I'm not bored anymore. Are you kidding me? I got that job. It's like, I'm not bored anymore. Are you kidding me? I can travel again. I'm going here. I'm not bored again. Are you kidding me? My crush likes me back, you know? So there's just this sense of this is the month where certain things happen for you, right? Certain things happen for you. Your desires are met. Your wishes come true. Interesting. All right, so let's go ahead and throw more cards. Let's see what your energy card is for the month, just to pick up on this general energy. You've got Door to Spirit. Wow. Okay. Interesting. You got it reversed. So, you know, there's a bit of a shadow side to this message. I think Spirit now wants to communicate to you and just reveal a little something to you. It's like, I don't think you've been talking to Spirit all that much. I think that your relationship with Spirit, group number one, might be faltering. And now Spirit is saying, you know, your wishes are going to come true. You know, you are going to get what you want. But you make sure to talk to me, okay? You make sure to remember me. You make sure that you know where this is coming from, all right? You need to understand that you're not doing this on your own, little missy, little mister. You know, you're doing this by the grace, by the beautiful, powerful, magnificent Spirit that's high up above. That's all around us. That's just constantly manifesting greatness in our lives, showing us, hinting at us, you know, giving us an indication that, you know, it exists, opening doors, closing doors, offering opportunities. I think that a lot of people has, you know, we've all seen the hand of Spirit somewhere in our lives, our spirit guides, you know, there's just so much going on. And sometimes we forget, you know, to be grateful, to talk to Spirit as if Spirit was just a child, was just like if we were children and Spirit was more of a, you know, parent. And, you know, for me, I like to communicate with Spirit. I like to just, and it's something that I didn't do before. And ever since I started, it was very transformative. And sometimes, you know, we forget to do that. So take some time this month to be appreciative, to actually talk, you know, use words when you're communicating with Spirit. Doesn't matter if you're whiny, doesn't matter if you want to talk about just some mundane stuff. As long as you talk to Spirit, you're going to truly allow yourself to just, you know, comprehend the I would say the healing energy of Spirit, and you're going to feel that Spirit will only get closer to you. You're going to build a relationship with Spirit. So the fact that it's reversed tells me that you need to give this a little bit of attention this month. You know, Spirit wants to talk to you. Spirit wants to communicate with you. Spirit wants to walk with you. So please talk to Spirit, communicate with Spirit, and show Spirit just how much you care for the month of January. All right. So let's go ahead and throw a fairy oracle deck. We're going to gain a little insight from the fairy folk. What do the fairy folk want to tell us? Here we go. Oh my. Okay. So it looks like, you know, with every card, there's a little hint of someone coming into your life. So now you've got this Acorn's Invitation, and this is Touch, Exchange, Connection. This is definitely a sense of somebody coming into your life, a new relationship, a new partnership. Just someone who you can connect with, exchange ideas with, actual physical touch. This is a relationship. I mean, this card is a very boyish kind of just boyfriend and girlfriend kind of energy. And there's, for a lot of the women that are watching this reading, I feel that it's even more so for you. Okay, so if you're a woman and you're interested in men, I feel that this month might be an indication or this month might bring what you want. And if one of your wishes is to find a boyfriend, is for that crush of yours to finally ask you out, this might be the month. And it's funny, you have it right under wishes come true, right? So, this might actually be coming true for you this month of January 2021. Interesting. All right, so let's throw more cards. Let's see where you're going to be at towards the end of the month. We're going to throw an Avalon card, an Avalon Oracle card, and we're just going to see where you're going to be at towards the end of the month. Oh, wow. You are going to tap into the energy of the Lady of the Lake. My goodness, this is a very powerful card. The Lady of the Lake brings knowledge of the other world. She's mysterious. She's self-knowledge. She is the goddess. There's a sense of power and mastery with the Lady in the Lake. Another 17, funny enough, 1717. So you've got this energy of just being guided somewhere with the number 17. You're being told or shown something so that you can achieve true success. This month for you, group number 1, it's going to be very important for you to really listen to spirit and to just listen to your intuition, because there's going to be some guidance that's going to be offered to you, which is why spirit is now telling you, hey, don't forget to let me in. Don't forget to invite me. Don't forget to just, communicate with me. Don't forget to be thankful. Do things that will bring you closer to spirit. However you do it, it's important for this month to really rely on whatever messages you receive from spirit. It's going to be very important. Towards the end of the month, you are going to feel like, boy, oh boy, you've just tapped into something truly great. You're going to find your sword. The Lady in the Lake has her sword, right? She's ready. She took the journey. She took the walk. She's exhausted. She's tired. But you know what? She holds her sword, and that sword is her power. Now she can go out into the world and just dominate in every single aspect of that word. And, this is what's kind of in store for you, group number 1. Just finding that sword and truly using it. All right? So we're going to throw a card from the Oracle of the Unicorns. And, I want this card to be kind of like a message from Spirit for the month of January, like maybe some general advice on what you should do, maybe what you should focus on. So we are going to shuffle, and we are going to throw the card. Oh my. Passion. Are you kidding me? Passion. Do what excites you. Get fired up about your life. Increase your energy levels. Boy, oh boy. So we have another card here from Spirit telling you to just let loose, go with it. Just get it done. Don't feel like you are incapable of it. Don't feel like, okay, I can't do this. Don't feel at any moment like I just, I don't know. No, I can't. There is an energy here of moving forward with true power and dynamism. Don't allow yourself to be stuck, to just perhaps, be in an energy of lack or an energy of I can't, it's not going to work out for me. I'm just not capable. I'm just not able. I'm just not willing to. And no, this is the month of moving forward and accepting the opportunities that are going to be presented to you. Opportunities of just success and excitement and joy and just contentment, true contentment. And it all starts with the message from acceptance, right? The message of acceptance is you can do it. You're capable. You have it in you, all right? Do not allow yourself for a moment to think that you're lesser than. No, 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 no. You are the goddess, right? What was the card at the end of the month that we got? We got the Lady of the Lake. So that's the energy that you're going to tap into, okay? You are the goddess. You are capable. You are able. You can do it. And the fact that you have now the unicorn oracle deck telling you to just, do what excites you. Just, get fired up, increase your energy levels. There is just a sense of letting go, which brings us to the other card. Let go. Literally, that is the message written there. Let go. Enjoy the pulsing light of the firefly. All right? That's the message of the Whispering Woods Oracle deck. So, boy, oh boy. There is definitely something here. There's an energy of just freeing yourself, being secure. I feel that a lot of you are mature enough to make a certain decision in your life. So it's time to do it. Now, I just want to throw one more card before we leave from the Elemental Oracle deck. I just want to see, one more card. This is an exciting group. And I want to see what your Elemental card is for the month of January. Richness. Oh my. Yes. Richness. Look at this, group number 1. Come on. This goes hand in hand with the heart of the matter. So much going on. And now look at what you got here. Marine life. And what the keyword with this marine life card is richness. There is just going to be so much going on for you for the month of January. And it starts with you accepting it. It starts with you allowing that door to open, following that message from spirit, wherever it leads you. There's a lot that's going to be going on for this month. There really is. And it starts with you just accepting it and embracing it as well. So, interesting energy. I want to thank you so much for watching this reading. Group number 1. Thank you, thank you. Don't forget to subscribe. I will be creating many more Pick 8 cards. Subscribe. Give me a like. That helps a lot. Don't forget to visit the Etsy shop, Seekers. I'm offering private readings in that Etsy shop. The prices are very low, below market value at the moment. I like to keep them that way because I get to work with more seekers. And I don't sacrifice on quality. That's one thing that I don't do. I have a 5-star rating on Etsy. The reviews and the feedback that I've received have been tremendous. So I invite you to go and check out the shop. I invite you to place your private readings today. If you have any questions, they're unlimited. I don't have any limit on the questions that you can ask. Typically, a normal reading is about 30 minutes, 20 minutes to 30 minutes, roughly, depending on the questions you ask. But yeah, I want to know from you. I want to hear from you, seekers. I want to know also if you have any questions or just anything. I know that some of you don't use Etsy. I'm very sorry about that. I like Etsy because it's a more secure platform. That's why I use it. But if you're not familiar with it and you still want a private reading, message me below in the comment section, or send me an email. I'll go ahead and maybe present you with a different option that's not Etsy. But Etsy for me is just a more secure platform, which is why I use it. But thank you, seekers. 2020 has been a very harsh year for everyone, but it's definitely been a year of growth, learning. I feel wiser. It's every year. It's like a building block in our lives, right? And we take the best from it. We learn from the worst, and we apply it towards the next year. So I truly wish the best for 2021 for you, seekers. Thank you for everything that you've given me, all the loving words, support, care. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful New Year's, and bye-bye. Welcome, group number 2. Welcome. All right, let's get started. So group number 2, in front of you, you have an oracle card from the Wisdom Keepers Oracle deck. Love this oracle deck. There's just such a healing energy with it. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to see what card you got for January 2021. Let's take a look. Oh, you've got diplomacy. All right, so I am going to need you, group number 2, to look into the eyes of the card that you got, and I am going to provide you with diplomacy's message to you. The message is, I am here to invite you to drop your defenses. Let down your guard. Stop fighting against your own humanity by refusing to see, feel, and accept your inner demons. There is a way to calm emotional waters in your intimate relationships and in the world without repressing or avoiding the truth. There is a way to dissolve seemingly unsurmountable barriers to peace, to know precisely when it's time to act, when it's time to speak, and how to speak powerfully, yet from the heart. The true path of peace and diplomacy requires that you fearlessly look and embrace your own weaknesses. Don't protect yourself from your deepest emotions, and you will find that your timing, communication, and relationships will improve. Naturally, others will want to confide in you, and you will sense just what is needed, even in the most emotionally volatile situations. Your very presence can have the power to shift the energy of a room or a relationship from one of conflict to peace. All right. Interesting message from diplomacy. Boy, oh boy. These cards always amaze me. So, immediately when you look at this card and you just look into the eyes of diplomacy, you just get the feeling that, you are the person that's going to bring maybe peace towards a situation. So for some of you that you felt that there's turmoil in your family, you're going to bring peace. And for others, maybe in your work, you're going to bring peace. You are someone that will bring peace to a situation. For some of you, you're going to be able to just examine what, as diplomacy herself said, the demons that are in your mind, the shadows that are just, things that are hindering you and situations that maybe keep you down, there's going to be a chance for you to overcome these things. And it requires for you to examine really deeply, why it is that you're having these experiences. Let's throw more cards. Let's see what other messages we're able to pick up. We're going to start with the tarot, the Star Tarot deck. We're going to shuffle. And we're going to throw just 2 cards. All right. So these 2 cards are almost a confirmation of what diplomacy is kind of talking about. So here we have the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles is a very interesting card. This is essentially you. This is what this card is telling us here. This is you. And for the month of January 2021, you're going to be of complete value to people. You're going to be of value to society. And most importantly, you're going to be of complete value to yourself. So the Queen of Pentacles is just someone who is very, very in tune with the energies of the world. This is a person who knows what's going on in business and is able to make good decisions, monetary decisions. This is someone who is very good with her health, so this is someone who's going to perhaps excel when it comes to eating healthy or just doing exercise. So this month of January 2021, if you have any New Year's resolutions that are concerning health, or it's just a resolution of I want to just make healthier decisions, go ahead and do it. The Queen of Pentacles is the card of, hey, you're going to be successful. That's kind of what that card is hinting at. Also, just to touch on the message from diplomacy, the Queen of Pentacles is of complete value to herself, to society, to everyone around her. This is the queen that walks into the room and people just kind of gravitate towards, because that's where the true value is. So she is very sought after. People want her around. There's an energy of people wanting you around, people wanting to experience you for who you are. And with the 7 of Cups, there is an energy here of having options for spending your time, options for being with people. Ultimately, you're going to spread that peace that diplomacy was talking about in many different circles. That's what this card is saying. So your sheer presence is going to bring about great peace in many different areas. So, you've got the dove here, a symbol of the Holy Spirit, and you have these cups, and they're kind of just, brimming with the essence of spirit, the essence of life, the essence of just energy, right? Energy shifting, energy moving forward. And behind you have the colors of the rainbow, meaning that this entire experience is kind of encased in spirit itself, God, that universal, dynamic, powerful being that we rely on so much. So there's going to be a sense of maybe you bringing peace to to just different or various circles. I mentioned the beginning, it could be family members, in your relationship, also at work, any kind of business ventures. If you're an entrepreneur, you have your own business. Maybe there's some kind of just an energy of just chaos there. You're going to be able to bring order to it. If at any point in the month of January you find yourself in that chaos, you find yourself in this energy of just maybe confrontations, and this energy of just like people screaming at each other, or just maybe some insidiousness going on that of within the people that you care about, just you lending a hand, giving some advice will dispel that negative energy. You're going to be able to be of value. So that's kind of where January's kind of leading you. Group number 2, very interesting. But let's see what else we can see from more tarot. We are going to throw 2 cards from the Wizard's Tarot, and we are going to try and gain more information of what is coming for the month of January. All right, look at this. Okay. So there is a bit of a message here, some advice I feel from Spirit. Now, you've got the 8 of Pentacles reversed, and then you've got the Hierophant upright. So you've got, in many ways, Spirit is kind of like slapping you on the hand a little bit here. Spirit is kind of telling you, hey, you need a mentor, okay? Spirit is telling you, hey, you need to learn a new skill, or you need to work on acquiring some kind of new skill. So you've got here the 8 of Pentacles. You have this little wizard. She's excited. She's working hard. She's working diligently. She's got books all over her. She's learned a skill, and now she's putting it into action. She's applying her knowledge, and she's creating just the most beautiful, pentacles that you've ever seen, right? And she's very excited, and she knows that work is going to lead her towards something else. You've got it reversed. So there might be a lack of skills. There might be a lack of knowing something. And I don't want to put a lot of stress on you when it comes to actually learning a skill. This doesn't have to be a skill that is going to just change or uproot your life in a dynamic way. But what the cards are saying, and what Spirit is kind of telling you, is to invest a little time in maybe reading a book, learning something new, and it could be esoteric knowledge. It could be knowledge of the divine. The Hierophant here, he's kind of showing math, which is funny. But in many traditional tarot decks, the Hierophant is a priest, and it could symbol just spirituality, learning about it. When it comes to the Hierophant, it's more of a structure. It's a temple. It's a place of worship where you go and you learn about the divine, you learn about spirit, but it's intertwined with the mundane being the structure, the building, the place where you go to learn and achieve and gain understanding of what spirit is, so that you can then move out in the world with a more deeper understanding of what spirit is. And also you understand other people in turn, because you understand their religions, you understand why they think the way they think. So this could very well just be telling you to read a book about history, maybe go down a path of researching something that you don't understand. So if you ever feel like you don't know something for the month of January, don't just leave it there. Don't just say, oh, well, I don't know it. No. Take an active approach in learning it. It's like, I'm going to go ahead and find out what this is. If there's a term that somebody throws at you and you just have no clue, research it, and actually research it to the point where you understand it and you can explain it to someone else. So that's kind of like a little bit of a shadow there, but not so much a shadow. I mean, this is just like an advice from spirit of, what you can do. For some reason, I feel like this is going to help with your relationship. This is going to help you build on something. So perhaps, there's going to be an opportunity for work. This skill that you learn will help you, even if it's just in the interview process, talking to someone, it will help you, even if it's just in a very menial way, very small way. It might help you with your current relationships and people. Maybe you're able to now talk about something more interesting, and that's going to be kind of your in. But anyways, let's go ahead and throw more cards. We are going to throw a card from the Whispers of Love, boom, boom, tarot, oracle deck. Oh, wow. So, have patience is the card that you got. Love is patient and kind always. Have patience, right? And it's right under the diplomacy. So it's kind of an advice from spirit. One of the ways that you can tap into this diplomacy is just to have patience. And just be patient with what's going on around you, just the energies for this month. One thing that I did not touch on with this Eight of Pentacles and this Hierophant, not only would it be more prudent for you to learn a skill, but I do see that there is a skill that you've already learned. There is definitely something that you've already done, that you've already accomplished with this Hierophant energy. So what this reading is also telling you, for some of you, is that it's important for you to now take the skill that you learned and apply it. So, if there's a job opportunity that you are looking for, maybe there's like a management training that you've already taken, or a book on management that you've read. Maybe, in your other job, you were a manager, you're able to learn certain skills, and now maybe is the opportunity to apply for a higher position and whoops, I am so sorry. Maybe now it's time to do exactly what I just did and just kind of shake things up a bit, right? So there's definitely going to be some kind of shift, some kind of change, some kind of forward moving momentum for you. And Spirit wants you to use the skills that you've already learned with this Hierophant and apply it towards your work, because you will be able to reap success. Remember, you're ruled this month by the Queen of Pentacles, right? The Queen of Pentacles is just someone who's filled with riches all around her. I mean, she is the Queen of the Pentacles, So the fact that you've got this Eight of Pentacles reversed doesn't mean that there's going to be any kind of lack of. No, on the contrary, you've accomplished something. Now it's time to move forward into what's next in life. So use the skills that you already have at your disposal to get you here. And then when you get here, when you obtain what it is that you work for and what it is that you've strived for, make sure to not stay stuck there. Okay, you never reach a place to just stay there. No, now you have to keep building on those skills. Life is a block. You can be 95 years old and you still need to be learning and expanding. It doesn't matter. Some people might think that's crazy, but no, you never stop learning. You never shut down. You always learn new skills, even if it's just just reading a book, trying to understand a different culture, whatever it may be. You always move forward. Never stop. Okay, never. All right. So let's throw more cards. We're going to throw a card from the Whispering Woods Oracle deck. Let's see what the messages here are. Let's see. I like these little cards. Growth. Look at this. Are you kidding me? Growth. The tallest oak tree once started as a seeding. Don't be afraid to start something new. Ha ha! Boom, boom. What did I tell you? Now we have the confirmation, right? Group number 2. Now we have the confirmation. So we were just talking about this, right? We were just talking about taking the skills that you've already learned, right? The things that you know that are going to benefit you. And, well, not the things that you know that are going to benefit you, but taking the skills that you've already learned and applying it towards your next project, your next venture. It could be business venture. It could just very well be, you and your family and your friends. Maybe there's certain things that you've learned in some kind of psychology book that now you can apply towards just building up the people around you. Ultimately, I feel it's more like value oriented. It is the Queen of Pentacles that we have here. So, the Queen of Pentacles just screams business. It screams entrepreneurship, screams value, right? Money, resources, body, exercise, fitness as well. So, it's mostly centered around this. So if some of you just have like some kind of thinking that you want to do that, invest time in that, there's going to be an opportunity for you to do it. And Spirit is like pushing you forward, and it's like, do it. But also Spirit is kind of like telling you, have patience with it. Love is patient and kind always. So have patience with yourself, have patience with your project, have patience. You're going to grow, right? What's the message here? Growth. The tallest oak tree once started as a seeding, okay? So the tallest oak tree once started as a little seed, planted it in the ground, flock, and you've got the beautiful oak tree. So obviously, there's an energy of just starting, taking that first step, doing something, really checking off some boxes, but being patient, all right, building yourself up. So, one of the things I feel that is very difficult. Some days, you can wake up and you want to take on the world, right? It's like, oh my God, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. And you're going to do it in that very moment. You're going to do it, right? But then 24 hours goes by. You wake up in the morning and your energy is completely off, right? You had your up. Now you've got your down. So how do you build the habit? How do you do it? How can you actually just tell yourself, okay, this thing that I really want to do, I'm going to do it, right? I'm going to be inspired and motivated to do it. Maybe that's an area where you can truly learn from this month. There's a lot of writings out there that talk about how to build a habit, right? How to actually stick with it and not letting it go. Being patient with yourself, being patient with this new undertaking that will lead you to growth. So this is something that perhaps you can learn a little more. Maybe there's a book out there that you can read, some kind of documentary that you can see. But this is an area where you can build on. And ultimately I feel it will be successful for you moving forward. All right, so we're going to throw a card from the Making Magic Oracle deck. We're going to go ahead and shuffle. All right, you have Fairy Magic, and this is respectfully work with the fairies and elementals to achieve your goals. Boom, boom, boom. Wow. All right, so, and you have it right next to the Queen of Pentacles. This is very interesting. So, whenever you hear about, fairies and working with these energies, essentially this is Spirit telling you, hey, I want to work with you. I want to talk to you. I want to have some kind of communion with you. So for this month, rely on that energy. Rely on Spirit a little more. Be thankful to Spirit. Talk to Spirit verbally. Just ask Spirit what it is that you would like. And, there's a sense of there's a sense here of you achieving your goals. All right, you will achieve your goals, but you are going to need more at your disposal. You're going to need to have, you're going to need a little bit of motivation at some points. You're going to need to rely on what you know and possibly people around you as well. So don't be afraid to ask for help this month in January, group number 2. All right, that is what that card is telling us. Now, let's throw more cards. Let's see what the energy card is for this month. Let's take a look. Oh, the Magician. Magician and the Mirror. Beautiful card. I like this card. So, Magician in the Mirror. So, the Magician in the Mirror is just telling you that you are your greatest resource. You are your greatest ally. You are capable. You're able. You have everything that you need at your disposal. You can take over any project and be successful. You can start new projects and be successful. You are capable. You can do this. Doesn't matter what you do. Doesn't matter how you do it. All that matters is that you wake up and you try. And if you try, you will achieve. So don't be afraid to just, put the work in. And for this month, you will have success mostly in whatever career venture. Maybe, if you're looking for a job, this is the month where you might actually find that job. You do have the Queen of Pentacles guiding you. This is the month to take that step towards your betterment. So start applying to jobs that you never thought that you could. And with the Magician in the Mirror, I feel like there are maybe some projects that you've wanted to start but haven't had the opportunity to start them for whatever reason. This is the month that you start those projects, and you will have success. So that is the message of the Magician and the Mirror. Now we're going to throw another card. This is from the Fairy Oracle deck. We're going to shuffle, and we're just going to throw one card. Let's take a look. All right, so the key words for this month are the right moment. Look at this. So the right moment, sensing out the right timing. Interesting. Very interesting. So the fairies are, it's funny because you have fairy magic and now here you have the fairy oracle deck. So that's hilarious. But anyways, what the fairies are telling you here is that it's important to wait for the opportunity to strike. So there's going to be an opportunity for you to make an impact in some kind of organization. Maybe this is going to be an impact that you're going to make in your house, but ultimately it's going to be in your career, your finances. There's going to be an opportunity for you to take action. If you're looking to make an investment, that opportunity will present itself. Just make sure that you're patient, right? Have patience. Now everything is so... There's so much synchronicity within your group, because you have here have patience, and then right here wait for the right moment. You have diplomacy right at the center of this, and then you have respectfully work with the fairies and the elementals to achieve your goals. So boy oh boy, and this is just kind of telling you to be aware, right? And then you have here growth, and right underneath it you have the Magician, right? Who's just... This Magician is going to move forward and achieve anything, right? Because the Magician has everything at their disposal. So there is a strong push here towards achieving your goals. And there's also a very strong presence of achievement. You're going to achieve whatever you set your mind to for this month of January 2021, group number 2. So, it's going to require for you to take action. It's going to require for you to be precise. Also, the reason why the fairy magic card here is telling you to respectfully work with the fairies, which for me, it's, working with spirit, connecting with spirit, however you connect with spirit, you do it. You need to rely a little more on spirit. You need to call on the spirit of spirit. You need to call on spirit for this month, because it's going to be vital for you. And I feel like intuitively, you're going to be able to just sense what that timing is, when that right moment is, the moment to strike, to take action, deliberate action towards your goals and achieving it. So just be on the lookout, keep your senses always just, activated. If there's definitely something that you want, it will present itself to you this month, all right? And you're going to know when to strike. But be patient. Always have patience. All right, so let's see where you're going to be at towards the end of the month. So we're going to throw a card from the Avalon Oracle deck, or Oracle deck. And we're just going to see where you're going to be at towards the end of the month, group number 2. Are you kidding? You have 2 Magicians. This is amazing. And they're right on top of each other. Okay, so you've got Merlin, right? You've got Merlin. Merlin is equilibrium, perception, magic, and alchemy, right? You have my favorite card. This is a Tarot Magician channel after all. So you have 2 Magicians. This is awesome. So anyways, the fact that you've got now Merlin tells me that at the end of this month, you're going to have things materialize for you. You've gained a very important skill. This is why you have the Hierophant. So you know something, and right now I might be like, what the heck is he talking about? Or I don't know. What do I know? Well, whatever it is that you know, whatever skill that you've gained, whatever resource you've gained, whatever it is that you have around you is enough to take you to that next step, take you to the next phase in your life. So you have all the materials in front of you, every single one of that material. This is more than likely your finances. This is your relationships. This is just and the energy of knowing that you're going to be successful, the energy of just feeling like you can take on the world, inspired and motivated to make a change. All of these energies that you have and all of these resources that you have are all going to come together for this in this month, and it's going to produce something for you. You're going to be able to obtain something. And the fact that you've got alchemy, right, as one of the key words with this Merlin, tells me that you're going to be able to make something new out of these resources and these things that you have around you. And you're just, it's going to feel like towards the end of the month, like you can take on the world. Like you have everything that you need to go to that next phase in your life. So January is very much the month of knowing when to strike, opportunities, and growth and understanding that, whatever it is that you start, whether it be just very small, it's going to grow. So this is the month of starting projects. Okay. If you have an idea, if you want to do something, I feel like there's a business that's going to be born out of you. Group number 2, there's a business that's going to come out of you. You are the ultimate resourceful person with this Queen of Pentacles. So you just make it happen. Make it happen. Don't be fearful. All right, so let's see what other cards we can get here. I'm going to throw an elemental card for an elemental oracle card, and let's see what we get. Silence. You've got snow, silence. So fitting. We're in winter, right? So fitting. So this is your season. Okay, group number 2. This is your season. You are going to flourish in wintertime. Whatever project that you want to start, whatever you are expecting for this month of January, and for really, the beginning of the year, for winters, for just the first quarter, you are going to achieve. You are going to have it. You just have to. You have to be patient. Now, not only do we have snow, but we also have silence right alongside this snow. And that silence is another way of being patient, right? Not complaining, just understanding and just enjoying the stillness that's around you. Not speaking too much in front of people and just being present, right? And just taking in what's going on. And I feel like you're going to be able to pick up on many things intuitively. So if there's any advice if there's any other advice that this card offers, is just when you're in the presence of other people, don't speak too much. Just let them speak so that you can really pick up on messages that they're giving you. And I feel that there's going to be something there. All right, so let's go ahead and throw one more card. And this is going to be from the Unicorn Oracle deck. Let's take a look and see what the unicorns have to tell and reveal. This is going to be mostly a message from Spirit. Strength. Ooh, my goodness. So, let's see. Strength, group number 2. This challenge will make you stronger. You will get through to the other side. Look for the gifts in this situation. My goodness. You have many things at your disposal. Okay, group number 2, you're going to be able to achieve something. You're going to be able to build on something. You're going to be able to see the ending of a project come, and that ending is going to just create something so much more beautiful for you. This card is also telling you that it might feel tough. It might feel like you have to put in the work. And I feel that a lot of these cards are telling you to be patient, be patient, be patient. So, being patient sometimes is difficult, right? You have to be a very strong individual in order to know when to strike. But I feel that you're capable. I feel like you have all the resources at your disposal. And I feel that the month of January will be a big one for you. So you must, if there's anything that you know, that if at any moment you feel kind of like what this unicorn is feeling, you know, this unicorn is, you know, this unicorn is a bit upset, right, for something that's going on. Maybe things aren't happening as quickly as they want for this month. You have to understand that it's happening, and it's a gift that it's happening this way. It's a blessing that it's happening the way it's happening. Okay, and when you see everything come together, you're going to be very, very, very happy that it happened the way it happened. Okay, so that is what I see here. That is what I see here. So I want to thank you, group number 2. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. I have many more pick a card videos coming soon. Don't forget to give me a like. That helps a lot. And also, please visit the Etsy shop, Seekers. I'm offering private one-on-one readings there. The prices that I'm offering are very low, below market value. I like it that way. That way I get to work with more seekers. So, you know, I like to keep them at this low price. Now, you know, the more demand I get, the higher they're going to have to get with time, because I am getting a lot of readings requests. But that's fine. You know, I love, trust me when I tell you, I love doing private readings, which is why I have them so low, which is why I have so many people wanting these private readings, and I'm happy for that. Go ahead and check out the reviews. I've gotten many reviews, a lot of feedback from seekers that have purchased their private readings and have let me know just, you know, how good it was, the quality of the readings. So check that out as well in the Etsy shop. Also, if you have any questions, if you don't know how to use the Etsy platform, you know, some of you have let me know that you're not familiar with Etsy. That's fine. You know, I like Etsy. I like it's just more secure, right? To do transactions with people, it's more secure for both sides. But you know, if you don't know Etsy, or if you don't like Etsy, or for whatever reason, just let me know. Let me know in the comment section below, or send me an email, and I guess we can go a different route when it comes to doing a private reading. I'd be more than happy to help with that. But yeah, just let me know. Visit the Etsy shop. You're not going to be disappointed. The quality on those readings is pretty good. I also have pretty much all of these tarot decks that you see here. I have them there in the shop as well, if you're interested in any of them. I want to thank you, Seekers, for a phenomenal 2020. I know it's been tough for some. It's been very challenging. I started this channel, funny enough, in 2020, and I started it in January of 2020. And, you know, it's gotten to the point where it's grown. I'm happy for the progress. I'm just happy where I am. And I'm happy that I've been able to help a lot of people. You know, I've read your comments. I'm happy that you've received, that you feel healed. A lot of you have said that you've cried. That it just, you know, I get choked up because it brings so much just emotions. You know, the fact that my work is helping, my words are just, I guess, motivating you, and they're helping you, and it's huge for me, and I'm thankful for that. I really am. Thank you. So let me know if there's any questions, anything else that you need from me. Let me know in the comments section below. If you have any pick a card ideas, I'd love to hear those. Any pick a card ideas that you can share with me, please make sure to put hashtag pick a card and then your idea, and I'll add it to the queue so that I can do those readings for you. So thank you once again. I wish every single one of you a very happy New Year's, and bye-bye. Welcome, group number 3. Welcome. All right, let's get started. So in front of you, group number 3, you have a card from the Wisdom Keepers Oracle deck. I love this deck. There's just such a healing energy with this deck. And we're going to see what card you have for January 2021. Inquiry. Oh, boy. All right, so I'm going to read the message that Inquiry has for you. All right, just look into his eyes and really receive the message. The message here is, I come to celebrate your love of inquiry. but also to remind you that your inquisitive mind and gift for doubting are best used in service of the world, not in service of beating yourself up. See if you can remain genuinely curious about life without insisting on finding answers. Stay open to learning as your understanding of life becomes increasingly complex and paradoxical. Be curious about your own suffering, for it will open your compassionate heart. One day, your brilliant mind will lead you back to yourself. And how could it not? You are forever intertwined with everything you've ever learned. Inquiry. Wow. Powerful message from Inquiry to you, group number 3. We're going to go ahead and throw more cards around this one and see what further messages we can obtain. All right, we're going to start with the Star Tarot. Let me go ahead and shuffle. And we're going to throw 2 cards. What's coming for the month? Boy, oh boy. Interesting. You've got the 8 of Wands. You've got the King of Cups. So, this is very inviting. So, for some of you, for group number 3, I get the feeling when I look at this King of Cups, like there might be a new romance coming into your life, like a new man, a woman. You know, it doesn't, obviously this is the King of Cups, but you know, a new relationship, a new partner coming into your life. And this partner is going to really motivate you, give you some kind of understanding for life, for the structures of life. Also, they're going to love you very much. So the King of Cups is someone who's just, you know, very loving, very sure, very capable, emotionally stable. This is someone who really cares. This is someone who is present. This is someone who listens to everything that you have to say, that you want to just, you know, and this is the perfect person to share your emotions with. This is it. This is the guy. This is the King of Cups. Very sure of themselves, very energetic. This is someone who wants to be a part of events, wants to be a part of your life, wants to give opinions. You know, they're interested and they care that you're happy. They care that you are just feeling a bit joyous and that you are just complete and well balanced. This isn't someone that wants to take for themselves. This is someone who wants everyone to be happy completely. All right, so King of Cups. Now the 8 of Wands, just kind of talking about the structure of life. For me, the 8 of Wands talks about being just ignited and just being motivated to do something new, you know, to move forward in the world. So you've got here a box. That box is like a symbol of the body. You've got in the middle of that box the heart. That is you, your emotions. And those emotions are just being, you know, electrocuted with these little lightnings here. And then you've got this beautiful star just kind of shooting out from the middle of that heart, right out. And what this message is telling me is that for the month of January, you're going to feel like, you know, life is going to give you a jolt of excitement. You're going to feel motivated. You're going to feel like you want to do things. Like you're going to wake up in the morning and feel, oh, so inspired. And you know, it might very well, for some of you, it might come from the fact that you might be meeting a new love. You know, this King of Cups might motivate you. This new love, this crush, you know, this is someone who potentially is going to give you something and you are going to receive it. You know, they could very well be giving you their heart, you know. This is someone who, again, you know, you've got some heart symbolism here. You've got the heart right in the middle being electrocuted. You've got the King of Cups, which, you know, literally he's got his heart right there. And it's showing, and there's a flower coming out of it. In his throat, he's got a heart. In his belly, he's got a heart, you know. Further down, he's got a heart. And then, you know, you've got that beautiful flower right in the back that just says, I love you. And there's just a very strong inclination here that you're going to meet someone, that you are going to to fall in love possibly for this month of January, group number one. And that love, that feeling of love, that euphoria is going to carry you towards just being inspired in general. You know, the Eight of Wands is an energy of being inspired, just feeling like you can do anything, you know, feeling like you're capable, like you are going to take on the world, you will achieve. That's what the Eight of Wands kind of promises here. All right, so we're going to throw more cards. We're going to throw 2 cards from the Wizards Tarot deck. We're going to shuffle, and we will throw. Let's take a look and see what the Wizards Tarot deck has for us today. Okay, so, boy oh boy. So you've got here now the King of Pentacles, and then also the Eight of Swords. So I feel like a lot of you have been feeling trapped, okay? You've got the Eight of Swords here. You know, you've been feeling trapped. You've been feeling like life has really got you down. It's mostly, it's all in your head. You know, a lot of it is in your head, but, you know, this is an actual manifestation and an actual understanding of where you're at right now. You know, this is you manifesting what you're thinking of. And if you're thinking like, oh my goodness, I'm incapable, I can't, I'm tied, I'm bound, I have to stay this way, or, you know, maybe there's a victim mentality going on. So, you know, when I look at this card, that is what I see. But ultimately, when I put it next to the King of Pentacles, I get the feeling that you are in this situation now. It's like you're bound, you're tied up. You can't move forward. You can't do something different. Even though you have all those swords around you, if you can only, you know, grab one of those swords, you might be able to set yourself free. But unfortunately, you can't. You can't do it. And when I look at this King of Pentacles, not only do I get the feeling that there's going to be someone that's going to come and help you with this, but now I get the feeling that, you know, this person might very well be like, you know, there might be a love interest coming, and this person might help you and provide resources to assist you. But ultimately, you know, this could be just an aspect of you. Again, this is a general reading, so take what resonates. But this King of Pentacles could be an aspect of you. It's like you're going to be able to reach some kind of new heights this month. And the King of Pentacles is someone who's just very rich in many things. This is someone who is career-oriented, someone who understands that in order to be successful, you have to really put in the work and dedication. And this person does that. The King of Pentacles puts in the work, the dedication. They have the desire to want to achieve, and they achieve because they go after their goals, and they inquire about everything, and they're able to obtain wealth from that inquiry. So, you know, with the Eight of Swords, I feel like perhaps society as a whole has maybe kept you down. Like maybe the energy of 2020 was don't do anything, right? That was the energy of 2020. Like stay where you're at, don't do anything. And I feel like maybe that energy is going to want to come to January 2021. You're going to bring that energy. You're going to still be in that energy. Unfortunately, you know, there is definitely still a lot of things going on in the world that would want to keep you in that energy. But what the cards are kind of saying is that it's time to get out of that. It's time to get out of that energy. It's time to move, expand, go somewhere new. Just feel motivated for life, and you're going to be able to reap the benefits of this. All right, so you're going to be able to obtain even riches. You're going to be able to obtain emotional stability. You know, if we interpret these two kings as an aspect of you, if you're able to inquire, if you're able to go out, if you're able to maybe take that trip, you know, take that job, just do something new, go somewhere new, experience something new, inquire, right? Inquire. You're going to be able to feel emotionally stable, and you're going to be able to feel just rich, you know, rich with what you have, rich with experiences, rich with actual physical richness. You know, it could very well just be like an investment that you're not making in your business, an investment in your life, an investment. You know, the King of Pentacles is also someone who's physically fit. So maybe an investment in your physical health, your mental health, So there's a very strong presence here of feeling motivated and moving forward and inquiring about how can I be free from this, from these shackles, right? From the shackles of 2020, how can I be free from this mentality of you can't, right? Very difficult energy that we were in with 2020, but 2021 offers new opportunities, right? So let's go ahead and throw another Oracle card. We're going to throw a card from the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. We're going to see what messages we get from it. Appreciate this moment. Oh, wow. Look at this. Okay, so group number 3. Your Whispers of Love Oracle card is appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. Interesting, right? Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. Awesome. So now we're starting to put the reading together a little bit more. And for some of you, I very much feel that these kings, these people, might present themselves to you, but you have to go out into the world and find them, right? Appreciate the moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and to find love. So there's a sense here of, hey, if you can put in the work, if you can go out, if you can be be advantageous, right, of certain situations. Maybe prices are low with traveling, right? Maybe prices are low in airlines. Maybe prices are low, in buses. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Prices might be low. If you can take advantage, if you can be advantageous, and if you can appreciate where we're at, and the fact that not a lot of people are maybe traveling or doing this, and it might be possible for you to do it in January, then you might be able to find this love. You might be able to find maybe just with the King of Pentacles, it's not just, emotional love like the King of Cups, but maybe you find a love for something else, a love for some kind of physical item. It could be, for example, you go somewhere, you experience something, and now you have a business idea. Boom. And now you want to run with it. You want to do that. You want to experience that. Maybe there's a partnership that's waiting for you, that, and in that partnership, you're going to be able to yield results. Perhaps, it can talk about new family members, new friends, but ultimately experiences that will enrich your life. You're creating memories, right? So appreciate the moment that you're in now. Maybe there's going to be a tendency of feeling like, I'm not happy because the world is so unhappy. I'm unhappy because everything around me is just chaos and I don't like it, right? But Spirit is telling you, appreciate the moment. So you may feel like it's chaos. You may feel like everything's terrible, but it may not be chaos for you. Appreciate the moment that you're in now. All right. And I feel that a lot of you are in your heads. This is why you're kind of stuck. And the reason I say that it's all in your head is because this is the sword. So it's the swords is the element of the mind, right? It's the element of air and just thought. And for me, it's like, okay, you're tied up, right? You're tied up, but it's not something that life has done to you. It's something that you're doing to yourself. You've tied yourself up. It's like you are in that rope because you said, I need to be in this rope. And what this is telling you here with the message from inquiry is literally to inquire, right? Inquire about what's going on in your surroundings. Inquire about what you can do to go and inquire about the experiences that are available to you, right? And you're going to be able to find, like this card says, love. All right, so let's throw more cards. Let's see if we can find the energy surrounding you for this month. Energies. Let's see. Journey. Look at that. So you've got the number 2, journey. Okay. The fact that you've got it reversed tells me something. The fact that you got this card reversed tells me that you're not going to want to do it. You're not going to want to journey or venture out. Maybe there's a lack of it. There's a lack of wanting to do it for some reason. It's like you You don't want to, and I feel you. You know, it's scary out there, right? Scary to even entertain the fact that somebody can travel and be available and go places and talk to people in these terrible times, right? That's fine. But for you, group number 3, the cards are clear. For your mental health, for your physical health, for even your love life, it's time for you to get out, experience new things. The fact that it's reversed, I'm not going to take away from the fact that we did just get that card reversed, and sometimes that can present a warning as to where you travel. So we go right back to inquiry. Be very sure that you know where you're going. Inquire, right? And make sure that you understand where you're going, all the details of that travel. There's just more than that meets the eye. And, it doesn't have to be a long journey or a long venture to another land. It could simply just be taking a little road trip in your home state to somewhere, driving out a few hours, experiencing something, going closer to nature, maybe near a body of water. We have here, this lady is completely submerged by water, and she's looking into the seashell and just enjoying the beauty around her, even if it's just a small appreciation, a small thing. So there's a sense of appreciating the little things. It doesn't have to be a big journey, which is why we have this card here as well. But yeah, so let's go ahead and throw another card from the Whisper, or just a different Oracle card. This is the Whispering Woods Oracle deck. So we're going to shuffle, and we're just going to throw one. Let's see. We've got kindness. Look at this. Kindness. Let's see. There we go. Take respite by a pond and be kind to yourself and others. Wow. We were just talking about that, right? The body of water. So take respite by a pond and be kind to yourself and to others. Interesting. So I get the feeling that maybe you should be taking like some kind of like trip to a body of water, but with a family member, maybe a friend. I feel that maybe, if you meet someone that you're interested in, or a crush or something, take them to a body of water. If you live near a beach, go ahead and take that journey to that beach. Go to that lake, enjoy yourself a little bit, and appreciate that moment. So for some reason, it's going to be important for you to do that. For your mental health, your physical health, and to help you find love. Interesting. All right, so let's go ahead and throw another card from another Oracle deck. This is from the Making Magic Oracle deck. We're going to shuffle, and we're going to see what your card is for January. 555. Oof, look at this. Yes, manifesting money and income. Interesting. My goodness. Group number 3. Gonna make money. You are gonna make money for the month of January 2020. You do have the King of Pentacles here, which talks about money, talks about value, worth. With manifesting money now, Trinket 5. I just get the feeling that, whatever business venture that you've maybe set out to achieve, you will achieve, you will obtain it. Whatever entrepreneurship journey you're on, you're going to start yielding results. In your job, you're going to see opportunities present themselves. Maybe it might be time for you to get back to work. Maybe, unfortunately, you've been out of work for some reason. But for the month of January, finances and money are not going to be a problem, right? You are going to be able to make money. You will be manifesting that money and income. So the fact that you have that keyword there, manifestation, tells me that there's been a lack of it, but now you're going to have an abundance of it. So interesting, energy there, and you will be able to obtain it with minimal effort. And that's the beauty of this reading, where, you are going to achieve this, but it's not going to take too much time, and it's not going to feel exhausting, but it will require for you to inquire. All right. That's the message here. Inquire. and inquire, are they hiring? You know, go to that job site if you don't have a job yet. There's a sense of you getting that job. There's a sense of you making what it is that you want to make. All right, so let's throw another card. We're going to throw a card from the Fairy Oracle, from the Fairy Folk. Let's go ahead and shuffle. And let's just throw one. All right. So you have got here the Unicorn and the Maiden. Interesting. The Unicorn and the Maiden. Communication with Unicorn. Purification. Undercover action. Wow. Communication with Unicorn. Purification. Interestingly enough, for all three groups, this message has kind of rung through. You know, so if you, group number 3, you're kind of maybe interested in one of the other groups, perhaps there's something there for you as well. Because all three groups have had the same kind of message, and that is to connect with Spirit. So Spirit wants you to connect with, with whatever tools or however it is that you've normally done it in the past. It could be just verbally speaking to Spirit, just, acknowledging the existence of Spirit. Sometimes, we get so caught up in our life and we become so self-centered that we want our own things, and we forget, we forget that Spirit exists and that Spirit is present and Spirit is everywhere. And Spirit is opening doors for us as well. So take that time, right, to communicate with Spirit. The fact that this is the keywords here are communication with Unicorn. Unicorn is always a sign of Spirit. Whenever you see a unicorn, that is a manifestation of Spirit. It is a manifestation of the divine. And then, so you have also another keyword here, purification. So what Spirit is telling you here is, if you communicate with me, you will be purified. And then you have undercover action. So there's something going on that you don't know about that will be uncovered. For me, anytime I connect with Spirit, I feel more peaceful. That helps with my mental agility. It helps with my intuitiveness, and perhaps that's going to be the same thing that happens to you. If you can somehow connect to Spirit, you're going to be able to uncover certain things, uncover actions from other people, uncover actions from you yourself, maybe things that you're doing that you didn't know were harmful, or maybe even things that you're doing that are good habits that you should replicate, that you should do more. There's definitely something more here, and Spirit wants you to connect. Okay, connect. All right, so let's go ahead and throw another card. We're going to see where you're going to be at the end of the month. And for that, we're going to throw an Avalon card. An Avalon Oracle card. Let's see where you're going to be at, right? Oh my goodness. This is you at the end of the month. Sacred union, growth, sexuality, fertility, vitality. My goodness. I mean, boy, oh boy. So, at the very beginning where we're talking about you finding a partner, right? Finding someone, you have the King of Cups, there's a sense of just finding someone. And then we got this other card, right? The Whispers of Love, telling you every situation is an opportunity to grow and to find love. And then you're going to finish the month with the Sacred Union card, right? Which is literally love, sexuality, partnerships. This is a month of love, okay? Group number 3. This might very well be, for some of you that already have maybe a partner or a boyfriend or girlfriend, I feel that maybe things are going to take on they're going to take on like a new gear. It's like you guys are going to grow the relationship will reach something new. You'll learn something about each other. Romance will come back. Ultimately, the fact that you have fertility tells me that for some of you, you might even conceive, like you might even have a child this month. So for the few of you that are maybe looking to have children, or this is something that you are interested in, this is the month that it more than likely will happen. Which is also a bit of a warning for other people. If you don't feel ready, this might be the month where if you don't take extra care, it does happen. But ultimately, there is a sense here of just beautiful love coming together, enjoying each other's presence, just newness. This is a new relationship. This is sexuality. This is a sacred union. This is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful time, enjoying each other, love, romance, anything that you can possibly imagine, holding in your arms the person that you've desired. That is what January has to offer you. This is the male and female coming together. There's really no other way of putting this. Let's go ahead and throw more cards and see what else we get. Very interesting, right? All right, we're going to throw, here it is, the Oracle of the Unicorns card. We're going to shuffle. We're just going to throw one card, and we're just going to see what advice Spirit has for you for this month of January. Okay. Patience. Man, oh man. If you were drawn to group number 2, please go to group number 2, because a lot of the themes here also showed up in group 2. But anyways, patience. Look at this. So pause before you take action. Trust that divine timing is at work. Be patient and play whilst you wait. Ooh. So it's a little message for the month, patience. In every area of your life, if you feel that, you are perhaps acting out, or if you're just feeling a bit chaotic or maybe in flux for some reason, just trust in a higher power, trust in the divine, and trust that the timing that Spirit has maybe somehow set in motion or made available to you is it's right. Things will materialize when the time is right, and you'll be able to just obtain so much more. So don't forget, communicate with Spirit, connect with Spirit. There might be something that you want to uncover, and it is going to take a little bit of patience for you to be able to reach that uncovering. All right, so let's go ahead and see let's throw one more card. We'll throw one more card. This is from the Elemental Oracle deck, and we are going to go ahead and shuffle and see what messages the elementals have for us. Rain. Interesting. You have got rain. This is a very beautiful card. So, the rain card, it just tells me that there's going to be an outpouring at some point. Maybe there's going to be like an outpouring of emotions, The fact that you've got the King of Cups and now this rain card tells me that, this rain can be interpreted as love. Just a lot of love going around here. Group number 3. I'm excited for you. A lot of love. You've got this little seed that is now, pretty much it's coming out, and that little seed is going to grow into something truly huge, right? It's going to grow and it's going to expand. And again, we have a woman, and then we have the symbolism of a seed inside of her growing. So, boy, and then we have here fertility. So there's a sense here of having a child, all right? There's a sense here of... There's a sense here. There's a sense of having a child. There's definitely that. But ultimately, I feel like for some of you, what's going to grow is this relationship. This is a new relationship that's going to be coming, this new love. And things might move a little slow, maybe slower than you would anticipate, which is why you have this patience card. But ultimately, there's going to be so much love. There's going to be so much care and attention given to this relationship that, you're both going to just feel complete in each other's arms, which is why you're going to end the month with this sacred union. All right. So that is what I see here. Group number 4. I want to thank you so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please don't forget to subscribe. I have many more pick a card videos coming soon, so please subscribe. Give me a like, that helps a lot. Also, don't forget to visit the Etsy shop, Seekers. I have private readings there that I'm offering. The prices are below market value. I like it that way. That way I get to work with many more seekers. But yeah, the prices are below market value, and I don't sacrifice on value. You know, I don't sacrifice on quality. I don't sacrifice on what I'm giving you, seekers. You can check out the Etsy shop and see for yourself with the reviews. I have a 5-star rating. The feedback has been truly great. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. My readings normally consist of unlimited questions. You can ask as many questions as you like, and it is a set rate. I don't charge anything additional. So if you're not familiar with the Etsy platform, or maybe you like to go a different route, let me know in the comments section or send me an email. That way we can talk. I like using the Etsy platform just because I feel it's more secure. But I understand if you'd like to maybe do something else or try something else. That's perfectly fine. Let me know in the comment section below. Let me also know if you have any ideas. I want to hear from you, seekers. I want to know if you have any more pick a card ideas. Just any information that you can share with me about what it is that you would like to see. I would appreciate that greatly. So let me know below in the comment section. All right. I want to wish you guys, the you seekers, a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful New Year's. It's been an eventful 2020, filled with highs and lows. But ultimately, for me, it's the year where I started the Tarot Magician channel. So in some ways, it's always going to be a very special year, even though everything that happened and occurred, and there's definitely something to be said about that. But I want to thank you, seekers, for being with me, for your encouraging words, for constantly lifting me up. Thank you so much. I'm happy that you received, that you've, that you appreciate what I'm doing here. I really do. Thank you. Happy New Year's to you, and bye-bye.